All right, hello and welcome everyone. We're going to dive into something that's, well, incredibly important for all of us, especially as you're all kicking off your careers. Today, we're talking about the media trap, spotting and stopping radicalization. So, let's just jump right in with a big question. And I want you to really think about this as you go about your day. Does your feed control you? I mean, it sounds simple, right? But the answer is way more complicated than you might think. Everything you scroll past, every algorithm, it's all shaping how you see the world. And that's because we're living with this massive contradiction. On one hand, these platforms are an amazing tool for connection. We talk to friends, family, we find new ideas. But on the other hand, that exact same tool can be flipped, sharpened into a weapon that's designed to divide us. It's a digital tightrope we're all walking. Which brings us right into our first section, a double-edged screen. And honestly, the subtitle says it all. Your social media is a battlefield of ideas. It's not just a passive window for watching funny videos. It's an active space where different worldviews are constantly fighting for your attention. And the sheer speed and scale of this is just mind-blowing. Platforms like Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube have basically become a global megaphone for extremist groups. They can completely bypass the old gatekeepers and just beam their message directly to anyone, anywhere, especially looking for people who might be feeling a bit isolated or unheard. Okay, so how do they actually do it? This isn't just random chance. There is a strategy, a plan, and we're going to call it the Radicalization Playbook. Let's pull back the curtain on how these groups systematically use online media to get what they want. Yeah, it's so important to get this. They're not just shouting into the wind and hoping for the best. They're following a proven and honestly a very effective playbook that's designed to mess with your emotions and pull you in. It's a calculated process with very predictable steps. And here's how that process usually goes down, in 4 basic stages. First, they find and target people who feel isolated or let down. Then they spin this powerful us versus them story, where they're the victims or the heroes. Next, they offer this sense of community, a place to belong, even if it's completely false. And the final step, that's recruitment and radicalization. They make this happen using some really specific tactics. You've definitely seen them. We're talking about those highly emotional videos designed to make you angry or afraid, all that sensational, clickbaity stuff. And, of course, a constant flood of misinformation. It's all about building this story of injustice to hook people who already feel like the world is against them. You know, if you boiled their entire message down to one sentence, it would sound something like this. They are the enemy, we are the defenders. Join us. It's simple, it's powerful, and it's dangerously appealing when you're looking for clear answers and a clear sense of purpose. Now, I know this all sounds pretty bleak, but this is where the story pivots. Because we can absolutely fight fire with fire. The same media can be used as a massive tool for good, to push back against all that hate and division. And this is already happening. The very same platforms are being used right now by governments, community groups, and just regular people to launch a kind of counter-offensive. They're out there challenging extremist talking points and boosting positive, alternative messages instead. So what do these counter-narratives actually look like? Well, they're all about promoting things like tolerance and inclusion. They push for peaceful coexistence, and they offer different ways of looking at the world to poke holes in that extremist logic. And maybe the most powerful thing they do is share real stories from people who've actually left these groups. It shows everyone that, yes, there is a way out. And this isn't just some abstract theory. A really good real-world example is right here in the UK. It's the PREVENT strategy. It's part of the government's official counterterrorism plan. And it includes media campaigns to educate people about the dangers and, really importantly, to offer support to anyone who might be vulnerable. Okay, so that's the big picture stuff. But what about you? What can you do personally? Well, this brings us to what is probably the most important tool you have, your shield. And that shield is media literacy. It is your ultimate personal defense on this digital battlefield. So what is media literacy anyway? Put simply, it's not just about what you watch or read. It's about questioning it. It's the active skill of looking at any piece of content. I don't care if it's a news article or a TikTok video, and being able to analyze it and figure out what's really going on behind the scenes. And this is the key question, isn't it? How can you build this shield? Because it is a skill. It's like a muscle. The more you use it, the stronger it gets. So, how do we actively build and reinforce it every single day? Here's a super practical way to start. Just use this little mental checklist. Anytime you see something online that makes you feel a really strong emotion, like really angry or scared, just pause for a second. Ask yourself, who made this? What do they want from me? Are they trying to make me feel this way? Am I getting the whole story here? And the big one, how can I double check this?
Getting into the habit of doing this makes you so much more resilient. Ultimately, being media literate is like getting a vaccination against misinformation. It doesn't mean you'll never see it, but it gives you the tools to spot the manipulative tactics and protect yourself from their influence.
And this all leads to our conclusion. Because this isn't just about passive defense. It's about your active role. The final question isn't just about what you consume. It's about what you choose to put back out into the digital world.
Remember this. Every single interaction, every like, every comment, every share is a choice. It's a small vote. And that vote either helps to spread division and misunderstanding, or it helps to promote dialogue and understanding. You are never just a bystander online, you're always a participant. So I'll leave you with this one final thought to carry with you. Knowing everything we've talked about today, the playbook they use and the incredible power of media for both good and bad, the choice is now yours. What will you share?